welcome to Where the Van Goes. It's a different one today, a bit more personal. This one comes from Crowan in Cornwall, where I grew up. You can just see the church through. And this was the way that we walked to school in the morning, along by this church wall initially. And I was always really scared that something was going to jump over the wall at me. Never quite sure what. But we had to negotiate quite a few of these stiles, which when you've only got little legs, I mean, they've all been filled in now, so these used to be about a foot to 18 inches deep. But they're granite stiles, and there's quite a few of them in this area. As we come out, just get a really nice view of the church here. So Crowan's a small village, not much more than a hamlet really. It slightly punches above its weight because it's the parish capital, hence the church, which is quite a grand church really. There's not much else here. We've got a little parish room here and a telephone box that's on its side, slanting on its side because it was hit by the bus once. And then these old estate cottages, all granite faced. Just along here was, we play football outside, we'd ride our bikes. My sister and I would play tennis on the road, and it's still quiet. The roads around here, it's rare in the modern world. So you could still pretty much play tennis outside on the road if you wanted to. And now, Gilmore House, where I grew up, with a for sale sign outside it now. Everything changes. So one of the things that Cornwall's really famous for, but which maybe people aren't really so aware of, is Cornish hedges. They're not quite like hedges from anywhere else, and these are quite good examples. So they're really broad hedges that at the base, if you went from like this one on my right into the field, and the base of it is probably, it could be 8 or 10 feet. So they're like mounds really. They're really quite, and you'll see this all over Cornwall, especially West Cornwall, but all over Cornwall really. And these little lanes, they're just so cute. But yeah, the Cornish hedge, full of wildlife, full of flowers. Yeah, really nice. So they've cut this hedge back a bit brutally, but it does show what the actual construction is underneath. There's like a little wall. I've got Benny like showing a glamorous assistant. Look at her showing it off there, just to show the scale of the wall, because it's about, what was it, maybe
7, 8 foot?
8 foot, or maybe even 9 foot
Yeah,
tall.
well, I'm 5, so I think it's a good 3 foot.
Yeah, they're very tall. And this is an area called Polcribo Downs. And this is where the entire village of Crowan, pretty much, came up here, I think, was it 2001, to see the solar eclipse, when Cornwall was one of the best places to see it. And it's just, well, you can see why we came up, because we're high up, well, relatively high for Cornwall, and it's just wide open, huge views all round. place, isn't it? So when I was a child, this was one of the most exciting places to come. It's called Trenrom Hill. So Trenrom is one of the bigger hills in West Cornwall. It's not very big, but it stands out and it's got these granite outcrops, stunning views. Have a look at this, out towards St Ives Bay. And behind us, it's out towards St Michael's Mount on the south coast. And this is real industrial Cornwall. So we're in the Troon area, just outside Camborne and Medruth. And when we're up on the hill, we could look across and we could just see loads of these stacks, probably 8 or 10 of them just in the eye line. And there's plenty more, so this was the heritage of the area that we were in, really. There's no mines left now. I'm going to say a very significant part of my teenage years was spent here. So was it a misspent youth?
Lines of glasses on the window, bending sunlight round their stems. Faded curtains hanging sadly. Lost thoughts and dusty hymns. This old house won't stand forever. Though it was here before we came. Torn paper and frayed carpets. But it somehow feels the same.
It doesn't matter how much time goes by, I'll always find the chapter of my story tucked away inside. These walls, they've seen my crumbling, the dreams I built from the nothing much take flight. It's good to be back home tonight. Home tonight.
I felt the roughness of your hand in mine. And suddenly holding tightly